What if I told you that in just 6 months, you could completely change your financial reality without winning the lottery, without a six-figure job, and without giving up every cup of coffee you love? Too good to be true? Maybe, but not if you're willing to work smart and shift your mindset. This video isn't about shortcuts. It's about strategy, structure, and psychology. I'm going to show you a step-by-step transformation that took me from paycheck panic to peace of mind, and that you can adapt no matter where you're starting from. Let's get into it. Month 1. We don't start with money. We start with mindset. Before you change your finances, you have to face your finances. And that means one uncomfortable, powerful thing: knowing exactly where you stand. Print your bank statements, highlight your spending, and calculate your net worth, even if it's negative. That number is not your value, it's your starting line. Track every expense manually for 30 days. No judgment, just awareness. Now, month 2. Get lean. This isn't about suffering, it's about sharpening. Cut recurring expenses you don't use. Pause subscriptions. Switch to cash envelopes for food and transport. But here's the twist. This isn't permanent. It's a 30-day reset. You'll learn what you truly need and what you're spending emotionally on. That knowledge is gold. Month 3. You've tracked. You've trimmed. Now it's time to earn. Most financial turnarounds don't come from saving. It comes from increasing income. Pick one side hustle. Just one. Something low barrier you can do with your current skills or time. Even an extra $200 a month is $200 over 6 months. And that's before we even talk about compounding. Tip: try skills-based hustles, tutoring, remote admin work, Fiverr gigs, or product-based, reselling, digital downloads. Month 4. Escape the cycle. This is when you stop living for the next paycheck. Set up automation. Create a buffer of $500. Set a no-touch savings account at a separate bank. This month, you're building your emergency mindset. Not just a fund. You're stepping into financial responsibility mode. Month 5. Build systems, not habits. Habits fail when you're tired, stressed, or tempted. Systems don't care how you feel. This is where you create a personal money system that runs without you thinking. Use your main account for bills. Open one account for spending, one for savings. Use automation. Use apps. Your system should save you from you. And now, month 6, here's where it gets interesting. You think you've come here to fix your finances, but what you've really done is become a new person. And that's the twist. The money changed because you changed. You went from surviving to choosing, from broke to building. Most people never make it past awareness. You made it through 6 months of intentional action. But the real magic, it's what comes next. You've made it through 6 months. But what you've really done is change the person behind the money. This journey didn't start with a bank account. It started with a decision. A quiet moment where you said, "I'm done feeling stuck. I'm ready to take control." And now, you don't just track money, you give it a mission. You don't just cut costs, you choose clarity. You don't just work harder, you build smarter. 6 months ago, your finances were running you. Today, you run your finances. And here's the twist. The money was never the main thing. It was just the mirror. The real change was you. If this video helped you see your finances and yourself a little differently, do me a favor. Hit that like button so more people can find this message. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one change you're committing to in the next 30 days? And if you're serious about building long-term wealth with intention, strategy, and a whole lot of real talk, make sure you subscribe. I drop videos like this every single week, and trust me, we're just getting started. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, your energy, and your commitment to growth. Now go build something powerful, starting with you.